Interesting stuff coming out about Murdoch and all media. It's like, you really, really seriously think this guy is the only guy that's guilty? Anybody that's owning any form of media is guilty of the same thing. So let's just wander down. Who's another big Mongol? And the first name that came up that I decided to research was Hearst. And oddly enough, I have a family member that ran into Patty Hearst when she was kidnapped. Um, he was selling hockey sticks. He made hockey sticks and was at some bar while he was doing a business meeting. And there, while Patty Hearst was being kidnapped, she had a drink with him. And while she was the captor, really, really interesting story. Why my family has had these really wild experiences, I don't know. But, anyways, that was an experience. And it's really odd that my father entered into the Thompson newspaper business. So I kind of know the media business well, just from experience. But when I did some research on this, this guy was heavily involved. William Hearst, back in the day, William Randolph Hearst, if you do some Wikipedia research on this guy, he was heavily involved in politics. every media guy is involved in politics, and they all had a point of view that they were trying to own the media to persuade the public of their point of view. And what was this guy all about? Socialism. He wanted, I guess he was offended. Seems like I could be reading it wrong, but it sounds like he wanted America to be a place for Jewish people. There was one statement there. I should read it out loud. Something about he was very much into socialism, but he's capitalism. His vision on the Holocaust. Hearst described Kristallnacht, I won't be able to pronounce that, as making the flag of National Socialism a symbol of national savagery, and advocated the creation of a homeland for dispossessed and persecuted Jews. When news of the Holocaust began to seep out of occupied Europe, Hearst covered it as important news in contrast to other newspapers which downplayed the mass murders. So he's very, very much persuaded his perspective of politics. And he's into socialism, but socialism through his own personal capitalism. And to the point now that he is an Obama supporter. Hearst would definitely be supporting Obama, who wants to take away pensions and, cause everybody that is being persecuted and tortured and, not deprived of medical care, deprived of jobs, deprived of everything. I mean, if this guy's into socialism, kind of think he'd be a little against Obama, considering Obama wants to constantly give money to wealthy people that do nothing for society. And how do we know that? Because I looked at the Hearst Corporation and some of the magazines and stuff, and he happens to own the Oprah magazine. So the Hearst is, and what's Oprah? Doesn't Oprah appear to want to talk about social issues, as she's friggin' rich, overweight, doesn't know how to live her best life, supporting Obama, who can't solve anything with the BP oil conflict, can't do anything with the medical, starts up wars, creates more poverty. So there's the Hearst. The Hearst is kind of a little insane that they turned into be their worst enemy. They are the supporters of capitalism, where that whole newspaper started off to be the start of socialism. Um, Capitalism won because the Hearst people were very, very greedy people, and created poverty. If great wealth creates poverty, the Hearst company and all of their media, every story they want you to be influenced in is to influence as much poverty on the world as possible. So, is Murdoch the only guilty guy? No. Go for any Hearst publishing. Start with Oprah. Why the hell is she using media to manipulate her political agenda, which is Obama? Oprah is just as bad as Murdoch, um, just as manipulative, if not worse, because she really comes across as she's interested in the social issues, but they're not. Just like Hearst, they come across socially interested, but they're not. They're corporately interested. Don't you notice that newspapers are a little insane? Peace out.